Finally tonight, some good news. A judge ruled last week that the company behind the Dakota Access Pipeline can't keep their use of private security secret. The things that they've done with their private security groups. They've gotten tons of information about people who simply want to say, we want clean water. We don't want this pipeline to destroy our entire ecosystem. We don't want it to destroy our entire waterways, our subterranean waterways. I love this decision.
I think it's absolutely very important because we know, and unfortunately last week too, a judge dismissed a lot of the police brutality claims by the protesters, but Tiger Swan was also a part of this. And Tiger Swan is the company hired by Energy Transfer Partners, who owns the Dakota Access Pipeline. And what they were doing, according to their own, documents, is they wanted to treat these protesters, people who wanted to protect the environment, they wanted to use what they called counterinsurgency measures. Basically, treat them as if they are terrorists.
Yes.
And unfortunately, we see a lot of that with the environmentalists.
Well, this was led by a former commander of the Delta Force, Tiger Swan was. And he put into place the same things that they would be for containment for just street terrorist, potential terrorism movements taking place in the street. How do you shut it down before it gets out of control? And so what ends up happening is the argument is that these are public records. You can't protect them. As a matter of fact, they gave these records to a public entity. And the public entity says, we have them now, you can't have them back, right?
Yeah, and so Tiger Swan is probably not going to be in legal trouble, I would say. Unfortunately, the judges in this country are so skewed against any kind of environmental issue that we see these protesters, these activists constantly losing in court. But Tiger Swan has been exposed. And sometimes that's the best you can hope for. That's the best that you can get out of a story like this. And hopefully going forward, too, these people who endured what they described as torture. Remember, they were sprayed with water hoses in sub-freezing temperatures.
They had rocks thrown at them. They had bullets flying over their head.
They've lost hearing. Some of them almost lost limbs. This was almost warfare that was being carried out against people because they wanted to protect our water.
Like I said, the guy running the company was commander in Delta Force. So we said, well, we can do this to civilians, too.
Yeah.
Farron, thank you for joining me.
Thank you very much.
That's all for tonight. Find us on Twitter and on Facebook at facebook.com/RT America's Lawyer. You can also stream us live on YouTube. And be sure to check out RT's new portable app where you can watch all your favorite shows. I'm Mike Papantonio, and this is America's Lawyer, where every week we tell you the stories that corporate media is ordered not to tell because their advertisers won't let them and because their political involvement doesn't allow for it. Have a great night.